Hello everyone, Pinder Productions here, and today is my 3-year anniversary of doing Uber Eats and Deliveroo, and I have already picked up an Uber Eats order from near where I live, going to the Premier Inn in town, so that's really handy. I get a delivery to take me into town, which I don't usually get. I usually have to ride there first before getting anything. But yeah, today I decided I would come out and find out or discuss a bit what I've learned in 3 years of doing this job. It's also nice that at 5:30 today, the time that it is, it's not even quite dark yet, which is really pleasant to see. The days are getting longer in the evenings. We will have a bit more daylight, and I'm really looking forward to spring and summer when I can break the shorts out more often rather than trousers and do this job in the warm, which is always a bit more pleasant. Sometimes it can be less busy when it's good weather, but yeah, it would be nice to have some warm weather again soon. Getting a bit bored of winter. At first it's like, oh, this is interesting, and then you get snow sometimes. We had snow here back in December, and then you're just like, yeah, I need some warmth again. Anyway, we're near the Premier Inn now, so hopefully it's the person's downstairs waiting for me is ideal, but even if not, they shouldn't take too long to come down. And then we're right by some other restaurants here as well, so that'll be good to pick up another order. So I'm pleased to report that that was a quick drop off, and it was on a 1.3. Oh, we're already getting a Deliveroo in. No, I'm not going down to that Morrison's, not from here. Other. So yeah, that was a quick drop off, and we're right by some restaurants. We've got Zizzy and Wagamama, so that's always good. Anyway, gonna chill here for a bit by the river, see if we get something, and if not, we'll try somewhere else. And now we're getting the second Morrison's order, so that's a rejection as well. Okay, so now we are getting a Burger King coming in from up on the high street, so I'm going to accept that one as that's relatively close by. Oh, and I should turn Uber off as well now that I've accepted that. There we go. Don't want to detract from anyone who's only on Uber not getting pings because they're being sent to me while I'm doing a delivery order, because that's not exactly fair on them. Plus I'd rather just focus on the one order at a time once I've actually got one. But it was nice to get an Uber order at the start, because I've been getting few and far between on Uber lately, so I guess because it's a Monday and because I was local, it gave me the ping. Plus, nice to get an Uber order because they're actually got a boost in the week, and Deliveroo don't generally. So the Burger King order is collected now. Gonna head off to the drop-off point. I didn't see how far away it was, but it's going down Cardington Road, so it's a little way out of town, further than the last one, but no boost, so it should be all right. But yeah, just want to talk about 3 years of doing deliveries. Back then, well, you could watch the video from the first shift I did. I did 2 orders before I stopped, because basically Uber set me up massive hills in Brighton when I'd never ridden up massive hills that big before, and you can probably tell it from the video, I was pretty breathless. But since then, well, I signed up for Deliveroo probably 6 months after then. Well, I got onboarded. I signed up at the same time, but yeah, didn't get onboarded till 6 months after. My fitness probably improved as well. It definitely improves. Doing this job, you do get better. Well, at least on a bike, you get better at riding a bike the more frequently you do it. So that does help on this job. And I mean, there was a pandemic in the middle of all that as well. Visited a lot of cities, which are brilliant. I met a lot of fellow people on YouTube who do the deliveries to sort of share experiences and learn from. So it's been a really good 3 years doing this job, and hopefully it may continue into the future doing more deliveries. So yeah, this video really just to half celebrate, half I just wanted to get outside for a bit really and make a video. So yeah, let's call this a celebration of 3 years on Uber Eats and Deliveroo, and doing deliveries during that time. Got to cross this road now. That won't be fun. Come on, pedestrian lights. Well, pedestrian and cycle. Oh my god, this fence is so messed up. Somebody's had a crash into that. Good thing the fence is there. I mean, they built a 30-mile-an-hour road, like a dual carriageway. Do you expect people to go 30 miles an hour on a road built to these standards? I don't think so. Oh, I'll wait for the ambulance. Anyway, delivery point is around here, so let's find where we're going. Well, that's the Burger King order delivered, and it was quite slightly amusing. I delivered mine, and then it turns out the Domino's guy was also delivering to the same place. So Burger King and pizza. I guess they got multiple people in the house, you know, multiple orders, but just a bit funny that they couldn't agree on something, so ordered other things from each other. Either way, gonna head back to town now. Hope we get some more orders. Don't think I need the button this time. I can just time the gap perfectly. Can I time the gap here? Just about, yes. Brilliant. We're through and we're off back to town. Oh, my phone mount's not quite tight enough. At least it stayed on the bike, but yeah, I'm gonna need to sort that at some point. That's my fitment, I think, rather than the quad lock there. Just editing this video, and I noticed that I still haven't adjusted the mounts, so let's do that now. I mean, at least the phone stayed on, so that's the main thing. It is quite nice down by the river here in Bedford. You get some quite pretty views. I don't know if you can see it on the camera between the trees. I'm like twisting my entire body to show you, but it is a good view, and quite pretty at night. Almost feel like it's worth a photo. I've already taken one photo tonight, but what's another one? There we go, that's not a bad photo. Anyway, continue to the main, well, they call it Riverside, but it's all by the river really. The bit where I was earlier, where there's some restaurants, that's where we're going to go. Not far to go now to where I like to wait around most of the time. It's usually quite a good spot, especially since the mopeds can't really get to this side. Some of them walk their mopeds onto the like square there, but yeah, mostly just bicycles can get to this part. And here we are, back down by the river and the restaurants here, and at Premier Inn, where this video semi-started. Okay, let's hope it's not too long to get another couple of orders. So I've just collected an order from Zizi on Uber. Got 2 Uber orders today. That's like more than I've got in a whole month, almost, lately. But yeah, it was a quick pickup and didn't have to wait long to get it. And it's only going to the hotel across the river. So lots of hotel orders today. And not a very long journey. It thinks it should be a longer journey than it is. It said it was going to pay me $3.90. Whether it does or not, I don't know, but it's like a 2-minute journey, which is, yeah, pretty good that the Uber routing thinks it's wrong, if it does in fact think it's wrong. So it was a quick drop off. The customer was there waiting outside for me, so that was really helpful. And it did pay me $3.90 for like a 2-minute journey. So really pleased with that. And we got, oh, that's going a long way out of town. I'll turn that one down. Nando's generally good here. They were bad one night, but they actually told us they were going to be bad and said decline the order. So I'd say that's quite good in my book, that they're actually honest and say don't bother waiting. Some restaurants would just be like, oh yeah, it will only be 2 minutes. 10 minutes later it's still not there. So yeah, I can appreciate when you're honest as a restaurant, or when they were honest as a restaurant, saying, you know, we're basically really delayed, turn it down. But I don't want to do an order out that far today anyway, so yeah, I'll turn it down. Plus Deliveroo haven't got a boost today, whereas Uber have, which is better, especially doing a journey that short. Anyway, back outside Zizzi's to wait for another order somewhere, hopefully near here. So I think I actually forgot to say, oh, I've collected an order when I left the restaurant, but I collected a second Zizzi order, this time on Deliveroo. And again, didn't take long to get it, didn't take too long to pick it up either, and it was a short drop. So not the biggest payout on no boost, but not too bad. Nice little drop in town. I think I'll do one more order, so I'll ride back down to the riverfront again, because that seems to be working for me today. And we'll see if a decent order comes through. It's currently what, 6:45-ish? 6:40. I've got an extra 5 minutes than I thought I did. And I did check my Uber total deliveries, and apparently it's 888 since I started 3 years ago. Unfortunately, Deliveroo don't actually tell you how many total orders you've done. Otherwise I'd be able to tell you this is how many delivery orders I've done without doing any maths. So I might be able to total it all up in like the little payment screen they do in the app. So if I remember to do that, or if I do find a way of doing that, then I'll put it on screen now, and we'll be able to see which one I've had more orders on, because I didn't get Deliveroo until 6 months after I started Uber. Yeah, because I started Deliveroo in October-ish time, September, October, something like that. So that would have been February, yeah, about, no, more than that, maybe 7 months, 8 months afterwards. 8 months after starting Uber, I finally got onboarded on Deliveroo. So yeah, not too bad. Anyway, let's chill about here. Well, I've just accepted a Wagamama order, so I'm gonna go pick that one up. Wagamama's just over there. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to pick up. It can be a bit of a mixed bag with them. And yeah, we will then head off, deliver this one, and I think that will be it for today's shift. Only an hour and a half, but yeah, a good hour and a half so far. Well, it's all right for a Monday evening. So that is the Wagamama order collected. Didn't have to wait too long for it. I think it's 10 minutes since I did the last piece of camera, so including a little bit of waiting time before getting the order and a bit of waiting time once Deliveroo gave it to me. That's not too bad. Haven't got too far. As I was saying before my camera died, didn't have to wait too long for that order, and don't have to go too far out of town to deliver it either, although it's my last order, so that doesn't matter too much, but it means I don't have to go very far home. There's a road on the left closed. Which road? Well, it says diversion straight on, so we'll take the diversion route. So that is the final Wagamama order delivered, last order for today, which brings us up to the final fees of $10.97 on Deliveroo, plus the £7.80 on Uber, which makes about £18.77. Not bad in an hour and a half of riding. I'm pretty pleased with that, I've got to be honest. And yeah, not a bad first 3 years doing deliveries. I just want to thank all of you for your support, likes, comments, any other feedback that you've left on these videos, or simply just watching them, because it really helps, and hopefully I've provided something to some of you that helps with doing this job, what it's like, and any other sort of experiences that you might have had questions about. Anyway, this isn't the end, even though it kind of sounds like it from what I'm saying. So I'm going to leave you here for the end of this video, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.